Hello and welcome to the second half of my League of Legends roundup for March 26th. I said 25th in the first video, and that was not true. Today's the 26th. So, if you didn't watch that video and it's the first time you're watching a video of mine, I take notes on the games, saving you the time of watching the games yourself in the four major regions. This half has the LEC, as you can see here, Fnatic G2, the playoff series that went 4 games, Fnatic coming out ahead 3-1, as well as the LCS Week 8, Day 2. First half had the T1 Kwangdong Freak series in the LCK playoffs, as well as the BLG Rare Atom series in the LPL playoffs. So, yeah. So, let's get started. Fnatic and G2. Early first game, very quick one for Fnatic, 25 minutes long. They would take a mountain, a very slow early game, despite it being as fast as the game. I mean, it's almost like I should have said that in reverse. Despite the slow early game, it was a quick game. Fnatic took a mountain, and first blood would come at 8 minutes, where G2 would actually get a kill. Fnatic would take Rift Herald, G2 punishing them 1-0. G2 then would get a couple kills in the river in a 2-1 fight at 12 minutes. 14 minutes, Fnatic would take a Cloud, winning a fight 4-0. This is where they kind of took the lead, didn't look back in game 1. Upset with a double in that fight. That puts them up 5-3, 2k gold at 15 minutes. G2 then go top. 19 minutes, Fnatic would go to Infernal Soul Point, winning a fight 5-2. Humanoid with a triple. Humanoid ends up being MVP. He did very well on the LeBlanc in this series. Probably his best games of the whole entire split, honestly. 21 minutes, Fnatic would win a fight 5-0, upset with a double to take Baron. This puts them up 4.5k, and then G2 would actually take the Infernal at 25 minutes in the final fight of the game, preventing Fnatic from taking Soul. But in doing so, they would lose the fight. Fnatic winning at 5-2. Humanoid with another double to end. Final score of that one, 20-8. I got a smudge on the board, but 20-8. Game 2, G2 would respond. 34-minute affair and even out the series 1-1. G2 would start off by going bot lane at 4 minutes. Fnatic would take a Cloud. G2 would get a pick. And we're already at 15 minutes. Not a lot happening once again in the early game. G2 win a fight 2-0 to take an Ocean, and at 16 minutes, they're up 4-1, 2.5k gold. 20 minutes, so between 15 minutes and 20 minutes, we don't have fighting. There's a fight in mid that goes 2-2, Humanoid with a double. G2 would take a Hex Tech. G2 then go bot lane. They get a kill there. They go mid, win a fight 2-1. Go bot lane again a couple minutes later. This all occurs between 21 minutes and 24 minutes. So G2 starts pulling ahead as the mid game goes along. They're up 10-4, 3k gold, and Yankos is 3-0-6. So the gold lead hasn't increased that much between 16 and 25 minutes, but the kill lead has drastically. 26 minutes, G2 go to Hextech Soul Point, winning a fight 2-0. They then turn that into a Baron fight that they win 3-0. Flacked being the carry. I think he had a double in that fight. They would then get a kill on the turn afterwards, up 7.5k gold. During the Baron, they would take Hextech Soul, win a fight 1-0. After the Baron subsides, G2 would get a kill in top and then push to end, Broken Blade being the key carry in that end push. Game 3, Fnatic would answer, as you can see here, 21-12. Much more action in the early game in this one than the first 2 games. Fnatic would go top at 3 minutes, and then at 5 minutes go top again, winning a fight 3-1, Humanoid with a double. G2 would then win a mid 2-1, upset with solo kill Flacked. And at 10 minutes we had a big fight where Fnatic would take the Rift Herald, winning a fight 4-0. Wonder and Humanoid with double kills. The solo laners doing a lot of work for Fnatic. Really, it was an all-around great series out of Fnatic. G2 go bot. Fnatic take a Cloud on the reset. 14 minutes, G2 get a 2v2 kill, which then gets cleaned up 1-1. So at 15 minutes, Fnatic are up 11-5, which is more kills in the first 15 minutes of Game 3 than there were in, 8-13. Yeah, there are more kills in the first 15 minutes of Game 3 than 1 and 2 combined. So Fnatic are up 5k. And Razork is 2-1-7, the jungler showing up. I had to mention the jungler once. He did great. 17 minutes, there's a trade of kills. G2 get another kill and bot at 18 minutes. Fnatic would then take a mountain, and the game slows down drastically. They take a mountain uncontested. Nothing happens for 6 minutes. Fnatic take an ocean to go to Ocean Soul Point. So between 18 and 27 minutes, there's no kills. 27 minutes, G2 ends that drought, getting a kill in bot. Fnatic would then get a pick a couple minutes later. Leads to Ocean Soul uncontested. 31 minutes, G2 get a kill. However, Fnatic would then win a fight 4-1 to take Baron. Razork and Upset with double kills to prevent G2 from taking the Baron. That puts them up 9k gold. And as the Baron was coming to an end, Fnatic would win a fight 4-0 in top. Wonder and Upset with double kills to end. Final score of that one, 21-12. Game 4 was definitely the closest one of the series, 15-13. G2 actually got out to an early lead. They got a 2v2 kill at 4 minutes. Broken Blade with solo kill Wonder in top lane. Fnatic would then get a kill bot at 6 minutes. Take a Cloud off of that. Take a Rift Herald that they would end up exchanging kills for 1-1. G2 would then win a fight in mid at 11 minutes 3-2. Fnatic then takes a Rift Herald, an Infernal, winning a fight 3-1 to do so. Wonder with a double. This allows Fnatic once again to start stacking Drakes like they had all series long in their wins. But at 15 minutes, it's 7-7. So a game similar to Game 3, a lot of kills, 14 kills. But it's all even. Fnatic's got a 1k gold lead, so really it's still anyone's game. Fnatic would go to Mountain Soul Point uncontested. Game slows way down again. So Fnatic does that. There's no fighting until 22 minutes where G2 take a mountain to prevent Mountain Soul. The fight goes 2-2 for that Drake, and G2 end up taking it. Upset and Caps with doubles. A couple minutes later, there's a skirmish in top that goes 1-1. Game is still close. Fnatic finally take a resounding lead. Well, not even resounding. I mean, they just take a lead in Game 4 and don't look back. They win a fight 3-1, take the Mountain Soul, and then go and turn that into an end 2 minutes later. Final score 15-13. Fnatic moves on. G2 starts their I don't know how, I'm not going to say off season. It's not the off season, but their spring's done and they're looking to summer now. You know, their young roster. Flackett showed up at times in this series. Targamas really was non-existent in my opinion, but I mean, there's something to build on for G2 going into the summer. You know, they're still they're arguably a top 3 team, so can they compete to get to Worlds? I think they can with what they have. So that's that for Fnatic and G2 and the LEC for today. Now on to the LCS. Okay, now for the LCS for today. Season's coming to a close here. Tomorrow's recap might not be, I might not have all 5 games, or there might be more depending on tiebreakers, but if games get really trolly, I'm not going to write about them. Their teams have been known to do troll picks and roll swap on the last day of the season split when they don't have anything to play for, and I'm not going to cover those games. So, needless to say, though, let's get on with this. So, Dignitas and TL. TL takes care of business in this one. 38 minutes, though, I will say it went way longer than it should have. TL should have really ended this much sooner. Dig actually got out to an early lead. They'd get the first 2 kills, a pick, and then go bot. TL would then go bot and take a Cloud with the Prio. 11 minutes, Dig would outplay a top dive 2-1. TL then, within the same minute, would get a 2v2 kill in bot, and TL would go top. So all this happened in the first 14 minutes of the game. A lot occurring in the early game of this one. Dignitas taking Infernal. TL then dive bot at 15 minutes. Bjergsen with a double in doing so. This puts him up 6-4 at 15 minutes. 1k gold lead, so it's still anyone's game. TL get a couple kills in the jungle in 19 minutes. Dignitas take a mountain. Dig then go bot lane, get a kill. And then actually 25 minutes, Dignitas go to Mountain Soul Point. But TL punished them 4-0 for doing so, which is the moment that they lost the game. So Dig take the mountain, go to Mountain Soul Point. TL wins that fight 4-0 on the turn, and then says, fine, let's go take a Baron. Now they're at 5.5k gold. Take a mountain of their own off of that Baron power play. TL then get a couple kills in mid at 32 minutes. Take another Baron up 9k. Dig would force them to reset, but it really didn't matter. TL went to Mountain Soul Point when they reset. So it was 14-6, 8k gold lead for TL. Bjergsen 5-1 and 5. Bjerg ends up being MVP. That double kill was clutch in the early to mid game, and he did work. So TL would then end at 38 minutes through top lane. Final score 18-7. Final fight going 4-1. So, I mean, TL clearly one of the top teams in the region, and Dignitas showing that they're wheels are starting to come off here where we're getting into playoffs. Dignitas, I mean, really, all three of these teams, nobody, even FlyQuest loses today. So the second tier teams in the playoffs, are not really, really looking good coming into playoffs. So game 2, big game, seeding purposes, if teams want to make the playoffs or not. Slow early game, opposite of the first one where we had a lot of action in the first 7 minutes. EG take a mountain, and then at 7 minutes, EG go top lane for a kill. GG would then go top lane. EG would take an ocean. So EG emphasizing we're going to take Drakes early. EG then go mid at 14 minutes. However, Lost would solo kill Danny in the bot lane, Lost being MVP in this game. Really dominated the bot lane matchup and would take advantage of his, advantage that he built in lane throughout the rest of the match. So at 15 minutes, it's 2-2. Golden Guardians up 1K. The teams would exchange mid ganks. 17 minutes, Golden Guardians would win a fight 3-0 for Cloud. This would extend their gold lead to 3K, 6-3. They'd go bot lane, EG would go top lane. Golden Guardians would take another Cloud over the next 5 minutes. So, it's back and forth, but Golden Guardians still have this lead. They take a Baron uncontested, gives them a 4K lead. They win a fight in the jungle 3-0 during the Baron. They go bot lane, they go to Cloud Soul Point over the next 5 minutes once again. So, Golden Guardians are just pulling ahead. They go top lane at 30 minutes, and they finally end at 31 minutes, winning a fight 4-2 in the jungle. Lost with the triple in that fight. Final score 17-6. EG is not looking good going in. We'll see how they play tomorrow. But this is not good for EG, a team that should be better than what they are. Game 3, the game that everyone wanted to see, C9 and 100 Thieves. This was two of the top 3 teams in the region playing against each other. And 100 Thieves smoke showed C9, 28-6. Someday solo killed Summit at 6 minutes. C9 would take a mountain opposite side of the rift. Because of that, 100 Thieves then would go top lane again, get a kill in the jungle, and Cloud9 said, fine, we're going to stack Drakes. They take a Hex Tech. 12 minutes, 100 Thieves outplay a bot dive 2-1, FBI with a double. He ends up being MVP. He ends up with more than half of the team's kills by the end of the game. C9 go top lane at 13 minutes, but 100 Thieves are up 6-1 after C9 gets that first blood going top lane. 1.5K gold lead. 16 minutes, 100 Thieves win a fight 4-0 in the jungle. Closer and FBI with doubles. A couple minutes later, they take an ocean after a pick. They win a fight in bot 3-1. 22 minutes, they win a fight in top 5-2. FBI with a triple, Abadage with a double. 2 minutes later, 100 Thieves win another fight in top 2-1. That leads to them getting Prio over the Baron if they didn't already have it. They were crushing C9 in this one. They get a pick, take the Baron, 6.5K gold lead. FBI is 10-0-8. They're up 22-5, and then they end with that Baron. Final score 28-6. Just dominated them. They just dominated them. Nothing else really to say about that. I think C9 kind of said, screw it. This game's over, and let's move on to playoffs. Game 4, even on paper. TSM really took it to CLG, though. And CLG had something to play for in this one, which is, not good for them. TSM went to get first blood in bot lane at 5 minutes. They pulled out a Soraka support for Shenyi. CLG taking Infernal. TSM would then go top lane twice for the next couple minutes, getting a kill and then getting 2 kills. 14 minutes, TSM would take an ocean after a pick. So at 15 minutes, TSM are up 5-0, 4.5K gold. Spica is 3-0-2. He ends up being MVP on the Jarvan. Great Jarvan game for Spica. 16 minutes, they win a fight 3-0 in mid. Tactical with a double. They then get a couple more kills in mid 2 minutes later. 19 minutes, they take a Cloud. CLG winning the fight 2-1 though. CLG's only bright spot, I guess, was winning that fight. I mean, they really didn't do anything in this game. 20 minutes, takeover, solo kills Jenkins in the side lane. TSM up 12-2, 8.5k gold, and Spica is 3-0-7 as of 20 minutes. Then there's a really long extended fight at 23 minutes. It starts in bot, TPs to top. TSM come out ahead 6-2. Tactical had a triple kill for sure, but if I'm not sure maybe if he got a couple of the other kills that started it all. But I know he definitely had at least 3 of them in that 6-2 fight that led to the Baron at 23 minutes. And then they would end with that Baron. They get a kill in bot, and then they get another kill in bot to finally push an end, 21-8. The final game, FlyQuest has something to play for, Immortals doesn't, and FlyQuest, screws up. So they lose the game. Very slow game, 11-3, 36 minutes long. IMT would start this one off at 6 minutes by stealing the Cloud Drake from Jose Diodo and FlyQuest. First kill would come in 9 minutes, where Immortals would go mid lane on a gank. They then go take an Ocean. They get a kill in the jungle at 12 minutes. FlyQuest win a fight 2-0 to be able to take the Rift Herald at 15 minutes. So they're up, they tie kills 2-2, but IMT are up 1.5k gold at 15 minutes. You see the score 11-3. At 15 minutes, it's 2-2. So FlyQuest gets 1 kill the rest of the way. IMT get a kill. FlyQuest take a mountain. IMT get a pick. They get a kill in the river at 19 minutes. So now their gold lead is 5k as of 21 minutes. It went from 1.5 to 5k in 3.5 minutes. PoE 1-0-4 on the Orianna. 100% kill participation. Ends up being MVP. Key contributor to how they got ahead. IMT get a kill bot. They go to Mountain Soul Point. IMT then win a fight 3-0 at 21 minutes to be able to take the Baron up 8k gold. They push. They're unable to end, but their gold lead goes to 10k. 28 minutes. Revenge dies at the Nexus. So IMT are forced to reset. They take Mountain Soul, go to Mountain Soul Point, and take a second Baron at that time, and then end at 30 minutes, just choking out FlyQuest until there is nothing left on. Their Nexus is exposed, and they get 2 kills as the Nexus is exposed to end it. I don't know why FlyQuest waited so long to. They should have fought them when they still had turrets, but nevertheless they didn't. So final score 11-3. Like I said, we'll see how the LCS fares tomorrow. There might be tiebreaker games. There might not be. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you have any opinions of your own, whether it was on the LEC matches series between Fnatic and G2, or how these teams are looking as we go into the final day of the spring split tomorrow. Like I said before that little spiel, thank you for watching, and I hope you come back for more content.